Okay, last call is intermittent.
Just down to the bottom there.
Okay.
Kind of close to Caribou for the IP.
So probably we'll stay on this ridge and we'll go over to where their dip site is. We can get some pictures of them dipping and then we can follow them back out for when they drop.
There's no he's coming back across here.
Roger.
Slow us down a little bit.
So I imagine they're doing traffic back out of here. And I barely see, can you come up just a little bit for me?
Side up here.
You got a crew down below as well. There's dump.
Come up a little bit.
Grab cycles. You want us to hold on the ground there?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Do we have time to go get fuel?
Yeah, go ahead and get fuel and come on back up. And,
Yeah, I will switch. As soon as they come back, I'll flip around behind them.
Log 1 Hawk 2, we're stag left. We'll pass behind you when you make the left.
Roger, we're going to be making a right turn.
Well, we'll have
Roger, we'll follow you around right.
We had done this, the Colorado Aviation Summit was something that had been intentionally put in place kind of years ago to help develop the relationship between the National Guard and a lot of the other entities around Colorado. The United States Forest Service, the BLM, the Bureau of Indian Affairs, the Colorado Division of Fire Prevention and Control, multiple local fire departments, jurisdictions, counties, recognizing that there's a really powerful group of folks and resources here, and that's the National Guard. They're a very task and multi-diverse sort of group, and they do all kinds of stuff. And one of the things that they requested was for some further training was how to effectively communicate with firefighters on the ground and get some practice dropping water utilizing buckets onto wildland fires. So we created a large simulation. This was back in May of this year. We were out at Longmont. We worked at Button Rock Reservoir with many of the same units that are here today, same aircraft, same flight crews. So there's a personal relationship now with the folks in the air and many of the folks on the ground. I personally worked with many of these folks through that training. And what it looked like, just being up the road or just north of us a little bit, was a very similar fuel model. They were dipping out of a large reservoir, Button Rock Reservoir. They were talking to folks on the ground, simulated divisions, and all the pieces and parts of a wildland fire existed in that scenario, except the smoke and flames. So now it all comes together. They have the smoke and flames, and everything makes sense. And so they've really incorporated incredibly smoothly into the effective firefighting mission that's going on the Cold Springs fire.
Okay,